Yo, 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 what's that word? Third 12 Inning Podcast, episode 59. I want to say real quick, if y'all ain't seen episode 58, go get that. Just dropped that a couple of days
Definitely.
ago. A lot of fun on that. We talked about NBA finals, the quarterbacks, the passing of Jerry West, and a couple other subjects. So go watch all our previous episodes. You know you want to. Go subscribe to the channel, like this video. This gonna be a little bit of a little mashup tonight. As far as the content we're gonna be talking about, because we're gonna blend sports and anime. We're gonna have some like a draft style situation, to where we're gonna build our teams of six. And it's not about like the TOP tournament of power type situation, but our narrative is gonna be built around all underrated crews. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. Dude, this is live, so I got to grab my charger real quick. But if you were to go, Byron, with your first number one overall pick,
All right, most definitely, most definitely. Let's go here real quick. My number one pick, man, we're gonna go with my brains of the operation. Well, one of my brains of the operation, I would say. If a lot of y'all don't know, Dr. Stone, there is a wonderful gentleman named Senku, brilliant, brilliant genius, petrified over billions and billions of years, and all this time while he was petrified in this coma-like state, which everybody else was couldn't even believe. I'm pretty sure they went out of their mind, and he was counting every single second. And by the time he was unpetrified, miraculously, go watch the show and find out how he knew what time it was, what date it was, what place his body floated to, because during this time the whole earth got flooded. Vegetation took back over again, and life basically restarted. Watch more of the show to get into him, but brilliant, brilliant genius, and he basically starts civilization from scratch. I'm talking about from the molecule of things all the way to building cars for the first time, motorized cars, all other things. I mean, he invented soda when there was nothing like people didn't even
yeah,
know what soda was type stuff.
yeah,
Like, so it was kind of
yeah.
crazy. Yeah, he was bartering, making food. They never know. All they ever had was fish in their whole life. He made ramen for them for the first time. I mean, to the common man, the ramen would be like that he made would be garbage. I'm talking about below garbage. But to these people who've never had this cuisine before, it was like top tier. Like they made him the leader type
Hold
stuff.
on, hold on. How's hold on? I don't think ramen ever been garbage. I don't care how successful I get, bruh.
Yeah,
If hey, I'm always gonna be able to pop in that chicken or some beef ramen. The only
no
those
fact.
two though.
I don't know
I
about the
ain't
beef,
rocking
but
with.
the chicken for sure.
You ain't rocking with beef?
I ain't rocking with the beef. I ain't rocking with the beef.
Ah, you sleep.
I ain't never been the beaf fan, man. But that chicken
He ain't
though,
poor enough. He always had the chicken. He
that
wasn't
chicken
poor
though,
enough.
ain't they the same price? What you mean?
I feel you, but you know the chicken is kind of like, man, everybody rock with the chicken. Like the chicken is
Right.
A1. Like I really think they really got some mind controlling type chemicals in the chicken, big. Because
That
I ain't never
sodium.
had a bad bowl of ramen chicken noodles, big. But
Yeah.
I digress. I'm sorry.
It was
But
like made with like this green wheat stuff. Like it was like the most just think of like the last thing you could use to make something out of
mm,
nothing. And it was that.
like banana sausages.
Basically, like anything grinded up that they feed to,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
he did his thing with it. He was a very, genius. I
Yeah.
mean, I actually got his poster right here. Senku, Dr. Stone. But yeah, genius. He's gonna be like, that I would say, like how you explained it when we were having our conversation. It could be like that general, that mind or captain kind of thing.
Mm.
In my first pick.
So very strong number one overall pick. I also like to highlight the reason that the third co-host, my man Khalil, is not here tonight is because he has an underground boat fighting ring, so he's not available every single night of the week. So if y'all want to place any bets or anything like that, come through either one of us. But that's why he's not here. But
Yeah,
we'll be getting back in tune with him very soon. A lot of stuff going on in the NBA draft,
facts.
and back to our draft. My number one overall pick,
Oh yeah.
Cell,
Okay.
Dragon
Oh,
Ball Z.
okay.
Cell. The reason I think Cell is an underrated character is because I personally believe that the Cell arc is the best arc of Dragon Ball Z. In my personal
Okay.
opinion, I know some people who say the Buu arc, Saiyan arc, these different arcs. My opinion, Cell arc is the best arc of Dragon Ball Z. He's the best all around villain. Obviously, he's a combination of all the Z fighters, including Tien, Yamcha, Chamsu, Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, Krillin, um, into this one super being, um,
Yeah.
that obviously has stages of his development as he absorbs 17 and 18 the androids and becomes his perfect form. Um, the thing about it is, I love the voice actors killed it. Right, he has a very menacing, chilling voice about him, and I literally wrote him for his position on my team would be crash out. Like he's willing to destroy the planet at any time,
Yeah.
just to win. He's willing to get blow up, or blow up himself. He had the Piccolo regenerative abilities, um, and he was just I remember when Cell first came on the scene, like this man flew into the TV station and told the world, like, all right, I'm finna have a tournament in this certain amount of time, and then blew up the TV station and it stood in the same spot for like
Facts.
9 days until everybody pulled up without moving a muscle. So Cell, he just that guy that I could put out there on the battlefield, and I know no matter what, if it's him against 150 people, he's taking at least 120 with him. So he gonna make sure he put the team in a position to where like we can be successful. So I got Cell for my first overall pick. Who
I
you
just
got?
want to harp
Go
on a
for
little something about your cell. I would say that's one of the best arcs as well in Z, and it was so nice they did it twice in Super. So they
it.
brought
Yeah,
back Cell Max. They brought
yeah,
they did it. So it was
facts,
so they did it twice. So he had to be
facts,
good.
facts.
So um, yeah. So
I'm
moving on
holding
to
back on Slender and Super right now. Even though I like Super, I'm not one of those people that say, "Man, this shit trash." What? Like, I'm not one of those people. But yeah, I did like the movie though. If y'all haven't
okay.
seen that movie, go see it. The movie, all these shows that we're talking about, is classic animes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So who you got for your second pick?
No, that's a definitely that's a good one. That was a good one. I mean, my next pick, I mean, it goes without saying, this man is top espionage, top hands, top. You don't even want to see him. By the time you see him, it's already over. If you really want to, that boy Itachi Uchiha. I mean,
Go.
it's man, I don't knock the camera now. Hold on. Let's get the camera right. All right. Goes without saying, I mean, sent on missions since he was young age, get killed his whole clan, uh, all for the bigger picture of things. I mean, he's the number one team. Like if there's a mission that he's really giving, he gonna follow that bit through, like through and through. Like he gonna come back with whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's him. He can be sent on that mission by himself, solo dolo, and it's gonna get done. Especially if for my first guy, Senku, if he devised the plan, it's foolproof. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. It's gonna be step by step. He knows emotion. Like he'll look at you and definitely tell you what's up. But yeah, he has the Sharingan,
Mm-hmm.
all the way to the max level to where he
Gekio.
Begekio doing everything. I mean, all types of stuff out here. Put you in the trance and you won't even know it. Like
Yeah.
put you in the trance to where you wouldn't know it, and then he can put you one where you would know it, and your whole life is,
Yeah. That
destroyed.
that epic that obviously with Sasuke. was a fire illustration of that. The genjutsu, like
Yeah,
basically warfare. They were just going at from the outside perspective.
yeah.
Obviously, Zetsu is obviously
Mhm.
like us. Like we ain't got shine guns, so we just like it just looked like they're staring at each other, but they going through this whole layered battle thing of like mental warfare. That's when I
Yeah.
was like, okay, that when I was like, because I've been thinking Itachi's on another level. That's my favorite character on Naruto, but definitely I definitely rock with Itachi. I kind of feel bad he ain't on my team, but must continue.
Yeah, I had to, scoop him up. That's another poet, what I'm saying? That's my guy, Had to.
That,
That's one of my favorite characters in Naruto, to be honest.
yeah, that's gonna be a tattoo one day. That's gonna be
Hey.
a tattoo one day. Um, I'm gonna get him, Vegeta, and another character that's on my team. I might as well talk about him. Um, Hiei, one name. This when you know you're fine. You got one name. Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Facts.
Obviously famous for having the Jagan eye that has telepathic abilities, telekinesis abilities.
Black, white,
Yeah, as far as
pink.
able to obviously see things from great distance, but it also enhances other abilities as far as hearing, touch, all the other senses that we have or that he has. He's a demon. He's so unique because he's a fire demon born in an ice village. Um, Obviously famous for the dragon of the darkness flames. And I just love, to me, he was probably one of the first, well, Vegeta, of course, but he was one of those first secondary characters. It really kind of disrespectful to say that, but to keep up with the main character to the point where at the end is where you start to like saying, okay, maybe he's above him this way, but even at the end, he goes through a transformation where he's a class demon, get the Jagan eye, and then that takes away a lot of his demonic powers. So he shrinks down to a D class demon, and by the end of the show, he boosts all the way back up to S class demon, which is the top. So I know that was long winded, but shout out my boy Hiei, and I think he on an all underrated team, very cunning, and I think he's a great teammate. I don't think he gonna snake the team. I think he gonna be for the team and put everything on the line. And I list him actually as a soldier on my team because he's so structured and varied with everything that he could do. So that's my second pick. Who you, oh, unless you want the same thing. Who's
Nah,
your
nah, I
third pick?
like that one. I definitely like that pick for sure, for sure. Nah, Yu Yu Hakusho, that's definitely a classic for sure, for sure. If y'all never seen it, go check that anime out. Most definitely, y'all can't go wrong. Especially when y'all get to I believe it's the Darkness tournament.
Yeah.
It gets wild out here. Um, Third character. This next third character, my next character here is he's one of my more unhinged characters. He's definitely gonna be for the team because of his human side and because he grew up human all the way until about I would say 17, 18. Well no, about 16, 17. So he still has his human nature, but with what he has been embedded with, meaning he now has to eat human flesh. And yeah, so this is a character that's going to take you out and fight you at the same time. If you get caught slipping, you're losing a limb.
Okay.
It's bad. And he also has this extension of him, which is a weapon and can be used as defense, either or, called the Cogne, which is an extension, which is a weapon of the thing called Ghoul. And the show is called Tokyo Ghoul. These are unbelievable, like demon-like creatures, basically. They all have different versions of a cognate. Some come from their arm, can be piercing. Some come from their body. All kind of different things, different ways. And how they survive is by eating humans, and they live amongst these humans, doing all kind of things. But super strong, next level. They can fly. Some of them, all kind of things. But
So they
specifically,
survive by feeding on humans?
yeah, feeding on humans.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah,
I didn't
like
check that one out. Yeah.
yeah,
I
it's
had
it's
heard
it's
of it because shout out Rip from XNVIX. I know he was a
Mhm.
big fan of Tokyo Ghoul and things of that nature. So
Yeah,
definitely.
that one's it's he okay. Basically, the guy Kaneki, Ken Kaneki, that's his whole name. He started as a human, met this beautiful young lady who wooed him basically, and basically got him to play the dumb fool act. Hey, walk me home. Walk bro down the dark alley. Showed her real true side. She was like one of the most ultimate ghouls, and bit bro a little bit. He somehow got up out of there, went to this weird, like, I would say, construction kind of zone, and she basically caught up with him and, like, Jason Speed, like, I'm already
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And something happened. I won't say what, and a whole bunch of the super metal beams that build like skyscrapers, like those super beams that's like basically the foundation of
Mm-hmm.
skyscrapers,
Mm-hmm.
fell like a whole bunch of them on her,
Damn.
and basically like killed, like basically almost killed both of them,
Mm-hmm.
and well, killed her and almost killed him. And they used her body parts to save his life, and he
Mm-hmm.
became a half ghoul.
Uh,
And it's basically kind of like Dragon Ball Z, where Gohan has the potential to be stronger than a full Saiyan
mm-hmm.
because of his human and S cells mixed
Mm-hmm.
together.
Mm-hmm.
Ghouls have the potential to be stronger than regular ghouls.
Uh,
And he was basically forced to be a ghoul, and then he goes through this stage where he snaps and he's full on ghoul, which is made from this lady named Rizu, and she's the strongest ghoul,
mm,
and well, one of the strongest ghouls, I would say. And yeah, he gets her powers and he just goes crazy. It's a
yeah,
great anime. Definitely should watch it.
so all right, yeah, I gotta check that out. That's now fine. Um, I will say too, because I'm fasting right now. So right now I'm fighting hunger because it's my third day, well, my second day on the fast, and I only eat from 12 to 7. So I know I'll be sponsoring everything. I ain't got nothing sponsored tonight, but this is cucumber water with lemon and the Himalayan salt and a lime.
Himalaya.
Yeah. So
Himalaya. I get it.
cucumber water. So
Hey,
that's what curbs the craving. I'm trying to get right
hey,
so I can y'all can see what we got going on. Haddish Collection LLC. I could be my own model. But
hey, amen.
third for me, I could go a few different ways with this one, but I'll go with who I have as my captain, the boy Light Yagami, from Death Note, with the Death Note though. Like my boy got the Death Note
Key
though.
man.
So, hey, he
Write
still
his
got.
name down.
I ain't say he had the Shinigami eye. So he
Okay.
still got to
Okay.
use his wit. He just got the death note. And remember, he
Okay.
don't know nobody's name if you don't know your
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah.
So, anyways, my boy from Death Note, Light
Yeah.
Yagami. Obviously, in the end, well, I don't want to spoil if y'all ain't watch it. Things happen
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
end. Maybe they weren't as favorable for folks, but at the same time, throughout the show, he showed his adaptability. That's what I loved about like anytime a situation happened, he was able to quickly calculate, okay, what should I do based upon like the variables that's occurring. Even when like I'm surrounded by people who, like for example, his father and the detectives on the scene, these are real detectives, been doing this for years. And he was able to outwit them so easily. And then to the point where the smartest detective in the world, I'm not going to say he outwitted him, but he was on par with him to the point where he was a viable next candidate to step into that role of the smartest detective. So this guy is going to be a master strategist for the short and long term for my team, as he showed multiple times in Death Note, to the point where it's one of those animes where you have to play it back to understand how the plans come together. Like you have to like really sit there and like connect the strings of all this stuff. So I got like Yagami leading the
Like,
team. So far, we got Cell and Hiei. So we got our riders, and we got two more people coming up. And who is your second to last team member who you got, my boy?
Who I got? One, two, three. This was just a fun one I was like gonna have with Coral Sensei. A lot of people don't never seen this anime. It's called Assassin's Classroom. Um, Coral Sensei. I forget his real name. I should have put it down on there. But he got turned into this being that is basically like a super octopus, if you put it in just regular terms. He has the speed of 5G forces. I mean, he can fly from America,
Super Octopus, he a Kraken?
huh?
Super Octopus, he's a Kraken?
He's like no, he's more comical. He's like a little yellow octopus, regular like circle head with like a little
Mm.
regular smiley face. He looked like the little remember the old Walmart logo with the smiley face back in
Nah,
the
hell
day,
no, that's a
like
Mandela
saving but like
effect
the
type stuff.
rollback.
Nah. Oh, like Wendy's back in the day?
Yeah, yeah. Don't act like
Okay.
you don't know, man. Come on.
I don't
Don't act
remember the
like I'm
yellow
that
Walmart
old. I'm
logo.
only 1 year older than you.
I don't remember the yellow Walmart logo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It wasn't a logo. It was like it was like Walmart and then they had like the smiley face and then it was like rollback. That's basically what it was.
All right,
But
for sure.
anyway, that's how his head looked.
Yeah,
And he's like super powerful. Like he has the like I said, G force of like 5, like he faster than a jet, all kind of things. Like he can go out of space, super strong. Obviously, he used to be an assassin, so he was very, very brilliant. He went to all the top schools, outwitted everybody at the school, ended up becoming the most keen assassin, killing anybody, can kill somebody without even being in the same room as them. All kind of things, like set up plans for all kind of different events that could happen. He basically got into this. He was dating this, well, not dating this girl. This girl happened to be the scientist at the lab that he basically turned himself into be an experiment, but it was all in to get greater power.
yeah,
And he had superpower, like as a regular human, he already had superhuman strength, all kind of things. Like literally, he can kill you like with just like a clap kind of thing, all kind of
mm,
stuff.
yeah,
Like just getting to your ears, like your tones, all kind of like your tones of your body, and
mm,
basically destroy your body in like that, and nobody would even know. And he turned into this octopus or whatever. Um, super powerful. Became a teacher for some reason. Obviously, we
mm,
find out why for these students that were the rejects of obviously a Japanese school, which is kind of crazy. Which they'll put them on the outskirts, which is like they have the regular campus, and then like in the outskirts of the mountains, like they got to go up this crazy mountain, fight animals, all kind of stuff just to get to class every day.
yeah,
And then he becomes their teacher and makes them like want to like because once you like not wanted anymore, he built that confidence. It's like, hey, you actually wanted. Let's have a drive. Let's
yeah,
have a goal. Get somewhere. Like he gave them that motivation again, built them up, gave them a drive to get somewhere. On top of teaching them these kids how to be assassins, which is
yeah,
crazy. And these whole kids, like they were all like it was like 30 some kids in the class, and they would probably like if they were to continue the show, probably all be like great assassins. But he's like this superhuman that literally said he was gonna do this, and by the end of the year, I'm gonna blow up the earth
yeah,
with a bomb that they put in his body.
yeah,
Due to the experiments that we were doing on him, he only
yeah,
had that much time to live, and he wanted to teach these kids like to like their self-worth basically, and
mm,
y'all got to watch the rest of the show and y'all see what's up to it. But super strong, obviously can fly, has all kind of tentacles that can do different things,
mm,
can basically shuffle his body so fast he can make multiple of himself, kind of like a
yeah,
clone jitsu type shit.
mm,
But yeah, Koro Sensei, motivator of the team, fighter, all kind of thing. He's that wild card on the field besides the eater of the people. Pause. Kind
Yeah,
of get.
I feel you. See, the thing about Boruto, I tell is coming together is like people will take you out, like you said, and you're gonna be missing a limb. Like, bro, just got a thing for punishment, like so, the torture.
Hey, we gotta be smart. Hey, what you said, they gotta be
Yeah,
smart too. All right, bet.
yeah,
Everybody smart. They taking you out and they gonna kill you. Like any kind
yeah,
of way, you're
yeah,
getting die.
yeah. You don't even want to go to battle with Brett team. Um, my second to last person, my fifth overall pick is Shinobu Sensui. I had a double
Okay.
dip on Yu Hakasho. Um, obviously, Shinobu is the last. Is it protagonist? Yes, protagonist of Yu Yu
Mm-hmm.
Hakusho. Seven personalities, right? Each one have various outlets for different emotions that he has, but they all have roles in the life of this person. The reason he has seven personalities is because it was overwhelming for him to accept everything that was happening around him as far as his ideology. His ideology got crushed because he was born with high spirit energy, and so he was being recruited as a spirit detective. He came into humans torturing demons to the point where, again, it crushed his whole psychology of things because he was fully on the side of black and white. Demons are evil, humans are good. And to see them treating the demons in that manner, it broke something inside of him. He ended up killing everybody that was there. All the humans was there. That was the first time he ever killed a human. And the reason why he has overrated qualities besides those to me is he learned a martial arts technique that takes 40 years to learn, but because he has seven personalities, it only took him 6 years to learn it. Um, he's so manipulative, like he's super manipulative. He even convinces the main character and the group of the main characters on the good side to put them in a position to question their own moralities by killing like four individual, seemingly innocent people in a game of you die or I die type situation. Like he's that manipulative and that um driven and deranged. Like you, obviously my whole squad kind of deranged, and I lean more towards villains. I really like villains in stories. Because there's truth in everything that they say. And I think they have a more kind of realistic viewpoint on the world versus this overarching positive viewpoint of the world. But anyways, I went with him. He also has armor that has offensive and defensive capabilities. I forgot the exact name. And again, his technique, which he learned, which takes 40 years, but he learned in six, using energy balls and things of that nature. It's kind of like a kickboxing with the energy style technique that he uses. And he just is so he's a Swiss Army knife for the team. He's a Swiss Army knife for the team. I put him as my assassin because he can do so many things as far as the different personality. One is a serial killer, literally. Like second one, personality is a serial killer. One is a I forgot the name of people who are super into plants. I don't want to say phlebotomist to be wrong. It's something is type character. Um, and then we only get to see four. There's a master planner slash manipulator, and then there's one that's in charge of all the weapons for this same individual body, and he kind of has a gun as a hand. So also the curator of the black something. The it's a black VCS tape. That's how you know some old shit. It's a black VCS tape. You Hakusho fans, get in the comments. Let me know. All the fans of all this anime, get us in the comments. Let us know what y'all think about everything that we're saying. But let me know specifically what is the name of that tape. Is it called the Chapter Black Art? It's something similar to that. But y'all get in the comments. Let us know and let me know in particular because I'm slipping. But for our final pick, who you got for your final pick, bro?
My final pick kept it pretty simple. I just kept it OG, OG of the OG. Went with my dog Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? From Dragon Ball. I couldn't help myself keep a Dragon Ball Z character out of there. That's one of my favorites. But Piccolo has some of the greatest development as a character in the show. I mean, from being a villain, not even becoming, it's born pure evil just to kill my dog Goku. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? And then once Goku just has that innate ability, once he started throwing them hands with you, you start getting sense of reality. Like he be beating the real sense of reality in you, and you
yeah.
just become good. And Piccolo was one of those ones that eventually became good. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Well,
You's a real hater if you was born to kill somebody else. Like your
yeah.
sole purpose for being alive was to kill the person. Like you's a real hater. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah, that boy. Like I think, really, basically, yeah, all of Goku villains are just born haters. Like,
yeah, real talk.
Frieza the ultimate, but
Oh,
um,
super.
nah, that boy Frieza will blow up your
Who,
planet
who,
because
who
he
you
gonna
think the biggest
still
hater
live.
on? Who do you think the biggest hater on Dragon Ball Z though? Like in the whole universe, like Dragon Ball Z and Super.
The biggest hater,
The biggest hater.
Frieza to me. Like I don't. Of who?
Vegeta's a
Who?
pretty big
Okay,
hater
hold
too.
on. Of who and specifically? Because you say like you say either show, we thinking of
Yeah.
Goku that they hating on. Who and specifically that we hating on?
No, I wasn't thinking of just Goku. I'm thinking everybody, everybody in
Just
the show.
everybody?
Yeah, like who just be hating? Like who's just the ultimate hater of the whole universe? Like, and Frieza's a good one. Don't get me wrong. Like Frieza, he be
I mean, we
hating.
got a lot of haters. We got haters that people wouldn't even think would be haters. Like that boy Yumpsha. That boy Yumpsha a hater.
Ooh, he's a major hater.
That
Yeah,
boy hater. Like, especially because
yeah,
they invite him, that boy TOP. Like, they're gonna invite me. That boy wait
yeah.
all night. That boy
Real
not get invited.
talk. He
He was
is a
not
hater.
picking you. You died to a cell, a little cell man, whatever they was
Yeah,
called.
yeah,
Little
yeah.
plant man,
Cyberman,
little
Cyberman.
Cyberman. There you go.
Yeah.
You got
Nappa's a
blew up.
pretty big hater. He almost made my team. Nappa almost made my team. He's a pretty big hater.
Yeah,
I don't think I seen bruh say one positive thing, but besides Vegeta, that was pretty much it. Whole
yeah.
life.
And it's rare for Vegeta to say something positive. Boy,
Yeah, he's a hater too. I love
it
Vegeta. That's
take
my
Vegeta to
favorite
be
character.
holding that left arm.
Oh yeah.
To be
And you
holding that left
bumping
arm.
that.
All right, go do your thing.
Yeah.
I got you.
I probably
But
have to agree with you. I probably have
But
to
yeah,
agree.
Piccolo for sure. He like you said, he went from being a big hater to being a slight hater, then kidnapping somebody's son, beating him up in the forest,
Yeah.
turning him into a little man, which he was still a punk, but then becoming good, real full on good, like a part of the team, like all the way around, and then became the real grandpa, all kind of things, like, and then all this while keeping up, I would say, semi to the Saiyans. Like,
Yeah.
his first fusion, you know what I'm saying, when he got the super Namekian with my dog Nail on Planet Namek.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went and got the super Namekian when he got my dog Kami.
Yeah.
And then, the dragon, he wished it. I mean, nah, I ain't gonna put that. Y'all go watch the movie. My
Yeah,
fault.
for sure.
Got another couple big power ups,
Yeah.
basically, and according to he basically on that blue level right now,
Yeah.
and I rock with it. Piccolo is definitely a all kind of character, regenerative, got the super stretch arms, can grow big even though it don't really change his power level. It's a nice bluff, he all kind of things. All kind of characters that are all kind of smart, strategitive. I can't even say the word right.
Strategist.
Strategist, yeah, there you go. And gonna be thinking out all kind of plans and get you all kind of ways for sure.
So Piccolo is definitely my Namek. So shout out to my Namek
Yeah,
Piccolo.
that's my
And
Namekian for sure.
and my brother's a great father too. Because we
Yeah,
know He the real son. He the real father of
That's why I
Gohan.
said father and grandfather.
Yeah,
That boy, the real
Pan.
grandpa. They'll be taking
Yeah,
care of Pan because
yeah,
Gohan be.
for sure,
I'm working.
for sure. My last character, and I guess the last character we'll discuss is Ooh, I think I might have skipped somebody. I think I might have skipped somebody, y'all. Do you have one more character?
No, I went one, two, three, four, five. Oh no, yeah, I do. Yeah,
You
yeah, I do.
okay? My bad. I'm getting ahead of. So I guess
I
this
didn't
would be
scroll
my
down
second to
far enough.
last character. My second to last character will be. Let's talk about Shino because I'm gonna say my last character. But let's talk about
Okay.
Shino Aburame. That's
Mm-hmm.
one of the Naruto character, obviously from the family of the bugs. I say my dog is underrated. First, they kind of sized him when they didn't take him on a Sasuke retrieval arc in the beginning.
Facts.
He was an OG. Honestly, I've never seen Shino lose not one fight, and I feel like they really sized, bruh, when they made him into an instructor in Boruto for the first probably 100 episodes. He's an instructor for Boruto, and that's kind of his role. I
Damn.
think bruh had greater potential. Again, I never seen bruh lose not one fade ever. To me, he's a great like long range type tactical type fighter. Like we can gather a bunch of intel with Shino. Obviously, he got his bugs. Very strong in his chakra manipulation as well, meaning he doesn't expend as much chakra, so he's able to use his chakra efficiently, his jutsus efficiently,
One
and
second, real quick. I
mhm,
would say, I would say, with everything you're explaining, that would be a perfect reason for him to be an instructor. Because instead of having him out on the battlefield, potentially, I mean, obviously, he never lost the fight, but you never know with those big battles. Instead of you teaching the future mind the things that you know, and now they have extended chakra, they can not be able to waste it, and it's multiple people instead of just you.
yeah, I would agree with that, except the terms of we know in the academy it's kind of like real school. Like it don't matter what your specialty is, we're gonna teach you these same things. That's why
Facts.
like basically a standardized test is having a shadow clone jutsu. If you're able to do one, you kind of
Yeah,
like pass and stuff. He's not able to specialize in any of his students besides maybe how he's
his
getting
team,
to
that
them.
he gets a team or something like that.
Yeah, like I felt like he should have been more of like a sensei. Like he is a
Yeah,
sensei because he's a teacher, but more so like how Konohamaru is a
yeah,
sensei. How in Boruto, if y'all haven't seen Boruto,
yeah,
Konohamaru is a
yeah.
sensei. Minato was a sensei. Jiraiya, all those types of guys. I feel like he would have been great leading the team, but I am glad that he still gets some screen time. They ain't sizing my boy like he Rock Lee or something like that. What the disrespect
Ah,
is crazy. The
they
disrespect is
disrespect Rock
crazy.
Lee like that in Barzal?
Naruto fans, y'all get in the comments, let bro know everything that they've
Oh
done to the OG
man.
cast members. Um, they'll tell you that they nerfed a lot of the guys. That's the term they like to use, but I ain't gonna
Every
spoil it.
second I inch closer to watching it, somebody say something and I
Yeah, if you was a Rock Lee fan, then you know what
yeah,
happened, unfortunately. Um,
come to the streets. I will beat you.
yeah,
Come on, bro. All hands? Come on, bro. Like Rock
not
Lee is that character that everybody could relate to. Like
yeah,
you ain't got nothing special, but these hands,
yeah,
like
only hands, bitch.
only
But
hands and the immaculate of the hands, like he
yeah,
giving them to you.
now Rock Lee was like somebody he did step up to the plate during the situation, but even then they ain't let him show like how he's progressed. But I digress. My
Yeah,
second to last character is Shino, man. Oh, and real quick, another underrated thing about Shino is my dog is smooth with the ladies. From in my personal opinion, out of
yeah.
all the males of Konoha, and specifically the Konoha 11, rest in peace to my boy Neji. But out of all the Konoha 11, I think he got the baddest female. And her name is, let me go right back to it real quick. I had it pulled up. It was Hana Inuzuka. She's a member of Kiba's clan, the Inuzuka clan. Of course, with the dog, she got the three
Whoa,
ninja
so,
hounds and
yeah.
stuff like that. Baddest character design. If y'all don't know who she is because she's a lesser known character, look her up. Y'all see this? Look her up. Y'all get in the comments. Let us know out of Naruto who got the baddest female. Now, I'm not talking about no fan fiction type stuff because I done seen some wild stuff. Well, now that y'all doing some stuff where y'all freaks, y'all super freaks, man. Now I rock with it too, but look, y'all got to chill with the hentai type stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about basic character design. Tsunade up there too. She right there with Tsunade, but
Yeah, nah,
I
Sonata is
digress.
wild. Sonata is
Yeah,
crazy.
but
Yeah. Nah.
who you got as as your final character, brother?
I ain't even gotta look at that no more like character now. Gonna take it to, what I'm saying? Shout out to all my One Pieces, we holding it up. We're gonna go Kaido. I mean, I say he is an OP character in the show. But I mean, obviously to these other characters it'd be a little bit different. But he's more of my all around type character. Somewhat smart, not in the brains, but durability 1,000%. Uh, Multiple forms. I mean, this man is a whole dragon.
Mm,
Uh, Fire breathing, blast, all kind of things. Took over a whole society of people that not even a lot of people in the other world would even know that even exist. Uh, Closed like oppressed all kind of different nations. Became an emperor very young age. Did some heinous things. I would say, in my opinion, of how I see the character, he thought he did something that was beyond unhonorable. Cause like, yeah, you as a pirate are, you know, you don't fight fair, but you'll kill something. But when you come across in pretty much any show or any anime, doesn't even matter what it is, when you come across that certain adversary, you treat it different. Like it's all but the high respect. Like it's like, all right, this person on my level, like I gotta take them out all honorably, the right way to feel it in my heart that I know, all right, I beat this person.
yeah,
But something happened to where it wasn't honorable, and bro was just chasing death ever since. And
yeah.
no matter what happened, he couldn't die. He couldn't kill himself. This man went to the clouds, the sky, and jumped down and landed on Earth and just walked up out of there and took a drink. Like,
Yeah, the
like it
bro
wasn't
definitely
nothing.
OP now. Bro definitely
Yeah,
sound
he's the OP. He's the OP character. But I
Yeah,
mean, hey, Kaido is that guy. He's one of my favorite villains in that show for sure. I mean, regular form, he's OP as fuck. Then he
yeah,
turns into a dragon, and then he has a meta-human dragon form, like where he's a human with the dragon horns and body scales and regular
yeah.
legs, like all kind of stuff. Y'all go watch the show and tap in One Piece. It's a lot. It's over 1,000, but y'all got to get with it.
Stay
Yeah,
out of there. I feel
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, but with a lot of these other animes, I mean, a lot of them 3 seasons, 4 seasons, and
yeah.
you'd be like, dang, I want more. One
Do you
Piece,
think
give me
One
that.
Piece could you think One Piece could be a starter anime or they got to do something else before they, you know what I'm saying, get into One Piece?
Depends on what you get into anime for. Like it's different things that people like in anime. It's a different anime for everybody. Like
Yeah.
fighters, there's people that are smart, like
Yeah.
that just want to do science stuff, like Dr. Stone. There's some somewhat action in it, but it's more like the brain stuff is the stuff that
Yeah.
attracts you.
Yeah.
Death Note, it's a little darker.
Mhm.
Tokyo Ghoul, a little darker. Those
Yeah.
goth people, I love them. I'm rocking, but they want the darker stuff. So it depends
Yeah.
on what you like.
Thrillers.
Thrillers, yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
detective stuff that just like really just mess with your mind.
Now,
Like
one
that.
thing I ain't able to cross over with anime wise is sports anime. Like, I don't think I ever sit down and watch sports. There's probably some good ones. Actually, y'all give us some suggestions, like
Hey, I don't
for
remember the
sports
name, but
anime.
I did watch an episode of a basketball one time. Them boys is getting up out of there. I ain't gonna lie. Oh no, he crossed over, like type
Oh
stuff.
man,
Yeah,
I, if
it
y'all
was
got
that.
some suggestions, I'll give it a try. But other than
Yeah,
that, I'm probably cool on the basketball, like any type of anime like that. It just looked a little. I don't know. You got to be too invested to watch that.
yeah,
I got to get more invested.
yeah. You gotta get invested to probably the story more than when it's action of actually playing the sport, because that's gonna probably. It's kind of like nah. I ain't even gonna say it. Nah, go on to your next one. I
Well,
almost did something that hurt my anime soul.
well, real quick. What if One Piece? If oh, you say get into anime, it depending on what you're looking for. Okay, so there's a variety. You're saying of like what could be a good starter anime.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
for sure, for sure.
My last one is a great leader, great general. R.I.P. the boy, my boy Erwin Smith from Attack on Titan.
Mm,
My dog had a dream. He knew that it was humans beyond the wall. He knew he really instilled in all the characters that we see go on after his passing. He instilled his goals and dreams within them, and they have the same mentality. And ultimately, folks was right. Obviously, he got the same thought process from his father, who was disappeared by the military police inside of the wall and stuff like that before things started to unravel. But bro kept his spirit. He was never too trustful, but he was always efficient and effective on how he was supposed to get his goals done. Bruh is willing to do anything to achieve his goals in order to um he's willing to sacrifice lives, quite frankly. He sacrificed a lot of lives. He holds that the weight of those sacrifices in him every day, that and that's what fuels him to be such a great leader and commander, but also somebody who's willing to go out there and get their feet dirty. I mean, one of the first times we see him get his feet dirty for real was the last time we see him. We see Bruh get his arm ate off.
mm.
And so
Sacrifice.
so so at the end of the day, I think Bruh gives great speeches. Bruh, he has multiple speeches where the premise of the speech is about, yeah, none of us is gonna make it, but we have to come together in order to have the best outcome of this situation. Like he's the type of leader that could you would feel comfortable running towards your ultimate demise for. And the writing is spectacular for his character. So shout out Erwin Smith. Shout out every character that we came together. I think this was a fun episode of the all
Facts,
underrated
facts.
team. And anything you want to say before we wrap it up, my boy?
Oh nah, man, definitely. I enjoyed this one. It was definitely different, veer off from what we normally do with sports. But looking forward to doing more episodes like this of anime. I'm a big anime guy for sure, just like Brock is. Y'all tap in, man. Hit that noti button. Y'all know when these videos drop. Y'all can be the first ones to get it real quick and check it out, see what we're talking about. Tap in with all the information, drop in the comments, different things that animes that y'all like, different animes that we like, who had the decent teams, which characters y'all like in our teams, did y'all do y'all think our teams work together well, all kind of things like that. Just tap in with us, 3012 in it, we locked in.
So, and we did six. Man, y'all could do y'all own six of y'all own teams of
Yeah,
animes that y'all watch. And, we can compare them to ours. Maybe we'll answer some questions. Y'all have questions, drop the comments on this video, like the video. Let us know what y'all think, man. If y'all fasting, keep fasting. Don't be, sneaking cookies and shit like that.
yeah.
And all type of chips and potato chips and stuff. If you dedicated to something, go forward towards it. And it's been a good one. 32 of Any podcast. We out of here.